Right, what is happening, troops? Back once again to do another wee Pcdj video. It's been a while. It feels like it's been too long, actually. I wanted to do another one of these at the start of the month, kind of rounding up the best tunes of January. But, you know, fucking life shit got in the way. You know how it is, trying to make time. Had COVID, had a few other things going on, work and all that, working night shifts. So I maybe fucking overcommitted a wee bit to the amount of videos I can actually do. But now it's nearly the end of February, so I thought it would be a better idea to just do a video rounding up the best tunes of the year so far, in my opinion. And again, like I said in the last one, there's probably some I've missed so far, or maybe this year, that I might not have actually heard yet, but I'm going to be playing tunes in this video and breaking them down a wee bit. Basically my favourite ones so far for 2022. Here goes. It's not a top five today. Like I said, it's just my favourite tunes for the year so far. And I'll play them in no particular order or anything like that. So hold on a wee second. But I've got these 9 tunes here. My favourite tunes of the year so far for 2022. So let's just get right to it. First tune, who other than Hissy Boy. So this is Hissy and McMullen. And I better play this quick before SoundCloud removes it again. I've had to upload it privately. And then after about 20 minutes, I got a message for SoundCloud saying it was copyrighted. Cyndi Lauper. She's onto it. So hopefully this is actually going to play. Here it is, Hissy and McMullen. What a way to start off, right? First of all, it takes balls to throw in an acapella like that. And just wait and see what it does with it. And what a nice wee start. Just need to pause it there. Sorry, boys, but it's just Hissy all at the back in it. I think one of the first Hissy tunes I ever heard, actually, he was using the Spice Girls. But same thing goes here. You know, what he's done with acapella and just his wee Hissy tricks. Fucking beautiful. Bit of contrast.
They ain't got no money. You know, some of the wackest producers in the world, we're gonna hear all the time.
And with this one, I'm going to try and not pause it too much because it speaks for itself. You know, Hissy's a bit of a regular in my videos so far. He's not got the same exact style on every tune, but you can definitely tell it's Hissy when you hear it. And I'll just go back a wee bit, right? See Hissy's panning and his the wee chops he makes in that. It's not just that makes it good. Another thing is he's not scared to have fucking volume on his acapellas. A lot of tunes I hear recently, or a few tunes I've heard recently, let's say, acapellas are just too quiet. It's like the people making it are just fucking that wee bit scared to have it over the tune. They want it being behind the tune. But Hissy's just bold about it. I think we've got McMullen's bit coming up here, so let's go with that. Tell Hissy. McMullen, absolute best I've heard for McMullen, 100%. One thing I need to say about that first wee section of his, though, when he kicks in, it's done really well. And obviously, you know what you're doing when you're trying to make that certain type of sound. But I think it was just slightly overdone in that first wee bit. Maybe he's jumping in, just trying to fucking make an entrance, which is understandable. But if he stripped it back just a boher, it would be, I think, even better. And he actually goes on to be more like that later in the tune, and all. So that's just my wee thought on that bit. Wee little reference. This the record of the year. This bit. This is the beat jar of the year. Beautiful wee Pella combo there for McMullen. This the record of the year. This the record of the year. This is the beat jar of the year. That's Pcdj genius, so it is, because when you think about it, right, Pcdj is such a niche wee thing to us, and what makes it so impressive when we hear a piece of Pcdj is knowing that we all have limited tools to a certain extent. We're all using the same acapellas, and always kind of have. Obviously, new ones come in and you start kind of blending those in with your old school kind of acapellas, but it's like you all start with that level playing field, you know what I mean? These are your Pcdj pellets, and then whatever you add to it is like your own wee touch. Can't even remember what my point was there. But we'll keep going with this.
Some of the best musicians on this planet, we probably will never hear.
Aye, that's Pcdj gold, because just having these limited acapellas available, and still people are coming up with new wee combinations and clever wee combos like that, and it will always just keep happening, and all. It's fucking lovely. Let's keep going.
In the basement. They ain't got no money.
This bit is better McMullen.
Unfortunately, some of the wackest we're gonna hear all of that.
See, now it's a bit more stripped back for me, and people might disagree with this, whatever, that's fine. But for me, just when it's a wee bit more stripped back, then with this subtle, constant looping, you know, it's kind of hard to describe that style. Maxi Boy kind of uses that style. I don't know, maybe somebody can categorize it better. But just when it's a wee bit more stripped back, man, for me, I prefer that. That bit's so cheeky, man. Just like I was saying, I know Hissy is usually just using 90% your fucking vintage Pcdj acapellas, but he's creeping in more kind of modern ones. On a recent tune, it was I think he used Tiny Temper, the one with Whiteman. And I hear Ed Sheeran and all, and it just doesn't sound out of place. And he's still adding that Hissy touch to it. So I fucking love it. Absolutely brilliant tune, boys. That's the one I've been listening to most recently, so that's the reason I've put it up there as number one. Brilliant. We'll move on to number two. So here it is. The next one up is Henson, Miracle. Skip forward a wee bit, right? That's just oozing fucking vintage Pcdj, that is. I was saying in the last tune, some people were always sticking to your classic Pcdj acapellas and then throwing in some modern ones, but this one is just Pcdj at its nut, man. I love it. I'll go back a wee bit. Amazing we used there. I was using two acapellas that have scratching in them and kind of blending those in with each other, and then also kind of linked it in with a chicken acapella. Again, man, just pure vintage Pcdj sounds. When we hear that, we can appreciate that. The Masters latest edition, and what a great edition that is, man. What a tune, Henson. And the next tune is actually for somebody I hold in very high regard in this kind of shit, for a number of different reasons. One being that I think we made tunes together back in 2005 maybe. So when I would have been fucking 13 or something, he'd have been about the same. It's W. And this tune that he's made this year is called Ye 22. And this is the kind of tune that I wouldn't say it's the opposite for this Henson one, but it's a totally different kind of side of what we know Pcdj is these days, right? Because it's just pure modern sounding, and it's just an amazing idea what he's done. It's basically like a Kanye West mega mix. And the way he's done it is just top class mixing. So with most of the tunes, I'm not going to play through the full thing because the video would be way too long and Savo would start greeting. But I'm going to focus on the second half of it. But here it is here. No, what he's doing there is just fucking music to my ears, obviously, but that is just fucking amazing. You would mistake it all for being Juan Pella, obviously, because it's all Kanye West, but the way he's chopped and screwed so many different bits for different acapellas, it made it all rhyme, and just how it's hitting you on your ears. I know W is another good one that's heavy effective with panning, but just fucking beautiful. Hold on, let me go back a wee bit.
The niggas like no kill. Come up in the spot, you act more stupid. Everybody got the creativity. There's only one of me. When I woke up, me and Whitey make a move. Good morning. Let's go on a living spree. Step back. But you done learn a lot without telling me. Rap under more scrutiny. Nobody make rhymes better than me. I ask cause I'm all power. Somebody tell you it's the magic y'all. We the rock stars. Rest up downtown. We the rap stars. We the ones chosen. You can't tell me nothing. Now all I need is y'all to pronounce my name. Good night, I'm trained. In the morning, and I'm zoning. They say I'm possessed. It's the omen. I keep it 300. Like the Romans.
Bravo, Mr. W. Fucking amazing tune. Just in general terms of mixing, you know. When I listen to that, W's doing a lot of the shit that I try and do in FL, but he does it fucking manually in Acid Pro. It's crazy. Like every wee echo you hear is all placed there manually, and it's all deliberate. Like very, very nice stuff. So let's move on to the next one. I think this is number 4 out of the list. So up next we have another appearance for Maxi Boy. This is Maxi Boy, the Juan Pella versus. So again, this is just another fucking bit of amazing Pcdj. Like every tune, obviously, on this, but I think he's used like a kind of scouse donk kind of beat, and he's just done 2 acapellas, and it's even more impressive because you can tell more actually what's being done when you know it's only Juan Pella been worked with, and it just highlights how good it's actually been done. So less me talking shite about it. Let's go for it. Very nice, Maxi Boy. Nice and short and sweet tune there as well. Just heavy, nice work. Only using 2 acapellas and just keeping it so interesting. And the next tune we'll get through is McCrory, Deco's birthday tune. And it's good to see McCrory back. He obviously didn't make a tune for a wee while. Had a wee lassie in that. Congratulations, my man. But good to see him back. And I heavy loved the tune that he used for this, the original for it. I found it was actually mixed previously as well by Paul McKay, but I had never heard that. But this is a heavy, nice version by McCrory here, and his mixing is another one. I was saying with W how everything is like done manually in Acid Pro, or the echoing or the delay. McCrory is another one who's heavy good with that, flowing acapellas in and out of each other, and he doesn't ever just leave it kind of undone. Every pella fades out and you hear it slowly fading out, and I think vice versa, slowly fading in. But he's heavy nice with that, so let's go for it. McCrory, Deco's birthday tune. I'll skip forward a wee bit. I'll go to the main kicker. I mean with how he fades everything in and out so nicely, just amongst the tune. This wee segment here. Very nice. Amazing, McCrory. What a tune, some beautiful mixing there. And actually, on a side note, I noticed this wee bit of the tune, right, the wee piano bit. On a wee Makina beat I just made for Rizo, I think I actually subconsciously bumped it. But aye, irrelevant. But aye, amazing, McCrory. Glad to see you back, my man. That's one of my favourite tunes so far this year. So we'll fly on to the next one, which is... Aye, okay, so this one as well, I actually just heard kind of recently. Oh no, I'd heard it ages ago, sorry. But then re-listening to it recently, it just grew on me even more and I realised how good it actually is. A nice wee chilled out kind of beat again. This is for Lockhart and it's TikTok. And I'm going to skip forward a bit to the kind of main bits.
Bounce, bounce, don't stop, make it the clock. Everybody's moving through the first, I'm getting held up. It's all good when I'm on the block. I don't stop when I'm known to rock. I wanna make sure I keep bustin'. Look, man, tell me that y'all gotta take this. I'm a ruthless king. I'm like a man possessed. Gotta be skilled, you gotta pass the test. Everybody, tell me that y'all.
That bit, like a ruthless king, a man possessed, something, got to pass the test. That's fucking amazing, amazingly thought out. I was going to say that. That's very well thought out. And the fact that it's a multi-syllabic rhyme or not, I don't know if it's deliberate or not, or if it just fell that way, but it's very, very well done. Aye, let's go back a wee bit.
When I'm known to rock. Now I wanna make sure I keep bustin'. Look, man, tell me that y'all gotta take this. I'm a ruthless king. I'm like a man possessed. Gotta be skilled, you gotta pass the test. Everybody, man, come on, don't die. I ain't playing around. Young man, if I do, if you do, like knock. Ready to drop the mic and walk tight. Mirror. Now I said it one more. Years ago, almost like connect. The bass go boom, move, come on.
There's nothing to say.
Lyrical, back once again. Give it up like me. You are not in charge. Okay, I tell them I'm a legend every time I come through when I roll out.
Just so smooth the whole way through it. And he's using loads of different acapellas there, or just switched between each other. Very nice. It's just heavy, nice to listen to, I know. Fucking well done. I'm going to go back just a few seconds before I started talking shite.
Messing up, jigging it, wet up, messing up, baby.
I think this
Everybody like, watch that.
You got me horny.
Come on, let's go. No, you know, I know, I'm the real one. Turn off the lights.
Yo, can't fight it.
Everybody like, watch that.
You got me horny.
Come on, let's go. No, you know, I know, I'm the real one. Turn off the lights.
Yo, can't fight it.
Heavy, nice vibe with that one. Lockhart, TikTok. And I just, the whole kick in there, just seamless mixing right through it. And that wee breakdown bit, he starts adding loads of effects and shit, I think, on the bells he's using. But I just, heavy, nicely done. What a tune, my man. So next up is a tune that came out just in January. And it was going to be like one of my top tunes of January when I planned on making that video. But here we are now, best tunes of 2022. This is definitely one of them. Little Mac and Hissy, Three Nuns in a Bath, it's called. So let's start it off. Such a funky wee beat, this one. simple start, but effective.
Moving till I blow up at the new flow.
Nah, fuck that.
Let me show you what
They didn't know.
Wait, the beat's down low. You won't get a chance, no mistakes. You won't get this now. Make no mistake. Sensation.
Very tidy, very nicely done as usual for Little. Pcdj master of subtlety.
Let me show you what
Don't know. Wait, the beat's down low. You won't get a chance, no mistakes. You won't get this now. Make no mistake. Sensation.
Here comes Mac.
I'm ready to get ill. I got Fidel Castro, and I believe these hoes didn't know. I'm do it bigger than the whole make it the whole club. They go when the beat.
Back to don't just have to take it back.
Put your hands in my eyes to see. Forget about it. I was born with the rhythm of the
Mac's mixing is always so clean and tidy as well. It's complex with a lot of stuff going on. Nice wee flow, but always kind of maybe something overlapping it. Some wee springs or wee loops flying about. But Mac is definitely right up there.
Take it back.
Put your hands in my eyes to see. Forget about it. I was born with the rhythm of the
Moving till I blow up at the new tune.
Yes. And ever, my boy.
Keep it moving till I blow up at the new tune.
Hissy, man. Hissy, fuck's sake. Just sometimes the way he kicks into a tune is just heavy cheeky, the way he does it. And it's just so well done. As you can tell from watching my videos like these, I'm a big fan of Hissy. So a massive shout out to him, man.
Keep it moving till I blow up at the new
I think I said in one of his previous tunes I spoke about, but he's not really just throwing a bunch of mixing on a beat and hoping it works. He's mixing within the beat he's using. And there's a wee bit here, it's like, and kick and jump, rock the pump. It's pure, just perfectly with the way the kicks and claps are in the beat itself. I'll find, hold on.
Till I blow up at the new tune.
I just like we quirky touches like that, you know, and Hissy's full of them. But all three people on this tune, Little, Mac, and Hissy, brilliant, man. Three of the top people you would say doing it these days, definitely. And Hissy, by the way, I just want to say he's like a machine with making tunes. I don't know how he does it, but he does a lot of his tunes in one sitting, so I'm told. And that's just crazy, probably for a lot of people, not just me. But he is putting out a shitload of tunes. Same with Savo, you know, these two basically just fly through them. But I'm kind of fucking loving seeing recently that loads of tunes are coming out. And I've actually heard recently also, I think some of the teams are actually like planning on doing big megas soon, I know. So hopefully all the teams will be doing that. And this shit will just be a bit jumping, you know. I think we've got a nice wee hang going. And a lot of people, right, I'm going to say this, I've just had the thought it, but I think when I speak to people about this, it is all just a fucking Facebook or whatever, WhatsApp or shit. But most people will say that they're not really that vocal about being into Pcdj or being back into it. And I don't get it, but it's maybe because I'm not in Scotland and I don't need to fucking go out and walk about outside if I'm sharing shit online, me talking about Pcdj stuff. But I think there's no fucking need to be like embarrassed about it. There's actually a lot of skill to it. And especially these days, you can't really get away with just doing the exact same shit that was done back in the day. You need to be a bit smart about it. And I think a lot of cool stuff is coming for it, and even more cool stuff will come for it. I want more people to actually start mixing on FL Studio. And I intend to do some more wee videos showing just how I do shit there, at least, so people can make a wee start there and then run with it, because trust me, all the effects you can use and just how you can get shit sounding, it's just, there's so much more you can do than Acid Pro. And it's no dig or disrespect to Acid Pro. I know that's the sacred tool, but I keep watch out for that. I'll try and do a couple of wee videos like that. But I think if a lot of people were doing tunes on FL Studio, it would just take things to a different level, I would say. So tangent over, let's move on to the next tune. So I've just got two more, and this next one, I'm just going to play like a wee snippet for it. It's for a producer called Rydo, RYDOW. He makes Makina tunes, and I seen that he shared a tune saying that he was trying a bit of Pcdj. And I checked it out, and the things he's actually trying on this tune are really nice. And I think he's actually using FL Studio. He even says in the description of this tune that it's not finished. He didn't finish the second half, and there is unfinished bits, but he just threw it out. But this is a wee example, right, of just how much bigger and better you can have things sounding in FL just easily. So this is Rydo, Pcdj, hold on. Pcdj, 22nd of January. And also, by the way, his productions are really good. I've been listening to a few of his Makina tunes recently. And I actually tried to make a wee Makina tune recently. It's on my SoundCloud. But it's for listening to people like him, a couple of others on SoundCloud as well. But I'll go to his wee mixing bit here, and you'll see it's just heavy nice on the ear. That's fair. A bit too much, something there. That's it. Just kind of goes into a wee beat matcher there, and then the second half is just the tune. But I don't know why. When I heard that, just something caught me about it. And I'm not saying that this couldn't be done on Acid Pro, but just when I heard that, I think I don't know. Rydo, get in touch if I'm wrong. Maybe I done it on Acid Pro, but it just sounds heavy nice. He's trying something a wee bit different, and I thought I would share it. So I check out his productions as well. So last but certainly no least, we have Rizo and Bert Monte. This vintage Pcdj with Rizo. I'm just letting this play through because it just speaks for itself. It's insane, and he can just fucking dish this out, basically. It's brilliant, man. So much complexities going on, and it's as if he's just having fun with it as well. So good. And I think the best bit is yet to come. That's some fucking Pcdj wizardry right there. He's got the acapella, which is already a pure vocal that's changing in note. He's managed to make it go fucking perfectly, or the same notes as the tune. I don't know, I'm stumbling here, but I missed it. Sorry. Even just the acapella combination there with how deep is your love, my deeper love. And he used the how for how low can you go as well. Bravo. Amazing, amazing. So I will leave you with that, troops. Or actually, right, I've still got a few minutes I can do this. I said a couple of people actually asked me if I could do another FL kind of one for mixing, right? So I actually loaded and kind of tidied up my tune with W and FL, just so you can see how it's kind of laid out. And I thought we'll just finish with that. That is my favourite tunes for Pcdj in 2022. And for a lot of clips I've heard for certain people, and since making these videos, a lot of people are sending me clips of tunes I'm making, which is brilliant, you know. But hearing loads of tunes that people are making now, it's good fucking stuff, man. I love to see it, and I'm excited to hear what everybody's going to make. I will leave you with this. I'll give a wee show at FL and how my mixing ended up looking. I don't really like talking about my own tunes, but this will be just to show an example. So hold on. Aye, so you might notice just visually as it goes through, I'm saying a lot of the time, people in Acid Pro, when they're mixing, are cutting manually and then there'll be echoes. You might notice here, you don't even see that. It's just because of the delay that's added on to the acapellas that give it that sound. So I will just run through it if you want to hear it. So let's go. So that's how mine kind of looks in FL, but then obviously when you hear it, it sounds like a lot more's going on. Because here on each a cappella, I've got a bunch of different effects. I need to keep moving myself a bit here. Delay, sound goodizer, reverb, etc. So I don't know why I ended on that, but thought it might be useful for some people if they want to start mixing in FL. And it's been good trips. It was ages since I've done one of these, so keep the tunes coming. Give me something to talk shite about, and I'll gladly do it. Catch yous after.